So today, we're going to be playing the ladder with my main deck because the Naga Hero event is here. Let's see how many badges we can get. My name is Tumaka, please enjoy today's video. Alright guys, now we're going to open up all of these orbs right here. Now, I did pay the boost because I really do want the Naga at, with the aura right here. So we are going to get a bunch of badges right here. 675. We're already in first place, I'm pretty sure. 33,000 gold. The knight, we're going to get a bunch of gold here. Like, a lot. And let's see if we can get something else I'm looking for. The werewolf, I really do need her. And the mummy as well. These are pretty good heroes. Oh, well, the glacier. Let's freaking go. And the enchantress is already max. 85,000 gold. What is happening right there, ladies and gentlemen? So we got 157,000 gold with 675 badges. We're going to open up this one right here. 360. 5,000 gold. Some skeletons. Golems. Mice bandits. Paladin. Spellwing can be leveled up. Frog Mystic, and some even more Glacios. So we're getting pretty lucky with the Glacios right there. And now let's open up this Royal Orb right here. So let's get some more gold, obviously. Frost Fox, so that's even more gold. Arrowheart, I'm actually looking for in my main account. Puppet Master. Ragnar, interesting. Champion, and the Jawsome. Alright, so now we have how many badges? 1260. So we're probably going to be up here for a while now. But now let's get into the battle. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now we're just going to try to win as many orbs as possible just to open up all those, orbs for those badges. He is using a level 13 Naga. Let me see, because the Naga does have a boost. 746 damage, 4,500 health. That's actually a pretty decent boost, not gonna lie. Can we enchant his Jawsome here? We do enchant the Jawsome and the Drakeling. The Naga, I really don't care about the Naga. He is using a level 13 Naga, so now he can definitely use the Sorceress to his advantage while using other heroes, which of course it is pretty dangerous. He does enchant my my Shaman right there. So now let's enchant his Sorceress, get a nice little double hit, hitting it towards the Frost Fox right there. Let's go. Let's see, Sorceress is going to try and enchant my heroes right there. Okay, so he does enchant my Blacksmith right there, but not my Naga, surprisingly. Can we hit his Sorceress, please? I really want to hit his Sorceress. There we go. For whatever reason, her ability is not buffed. Her damage is, but not her ability, which is very weird to see. I wonder why. So he's going to re-enchant my Naga. That's fine. We're just going to just do this. Actually take out his Sorceress right there. And the Yeti right there. Alright. So, Naga does go next. This should be an easy victory right there. With the Naga's damage, only doing 235 to my Naga. Very low health. Like I said, I'm really not that afraid of the Naga right now. Let's do this with a nice little double hit on the Drakeling. And we should win. We should have this in the bag easily right here. So he's going to push the Frost Fox towards the arena object, it seems like. Never mind, he's actually going for the Naga and the Shaman right there. The Fireball, well played on the Fireball right there. We should be able to get a knockout right here with a nice little double kill. Yes, we do. All right, so good first match right there. Now, like I said, we're going to have to try to open as many orbs as possible in order to just get a bunch of badges if possible. 5,000 damage with the Naga to start things off. Let's freaking go. Let's continue on. All right, good first match right there. Second match facing this type of deck, which is very, very, very good if I can enchant my heroes with the defensive buff immediately, so that way we can tank a bunch of his damage since he does rely on ability damage. So we should be fine here as long as we can enchant my heroes pretty quickly. So, like, for example, right here, we could enchant the Shaman and the Frost Fox. I'm not sure if this is going to be the right play, but I'm actually going to do that. At least we did some damage to the Druid while buffing up my heroes. Now, if I can enchant my, his heroes immediately with the Shaman, we should be good to go here. Like, let's see. I could go for the trap, but I think it's best to just go for the enchantment right now. Let's enchant the Sentinel and the Druid right here. We did push the Sentinel towards the Naga, so that's very good. He is going for, or the Sentinel does go next, which it doesn't scare me too much. Like, only 400 damage, plus that Giant's getting a lot of value. I'm not a big fan of the Giant right now. We can actually get the trap here, maybe hit the Druid. We missed the Druid. Can we hit the Sentinel? Waste of a play. just like he did with the Sentinel, which at least he got some damage. That was a waste of a play on my behalf. He just took out my Naga. My Frostfox is about to die. This isn't good, ladies and gentlemen. I am playing horribly. Horribly. Hit the Golem and the the Shaman. We want to heal up the Frostfox as much as we can, so that's why I'm trying to focus on the Shaman. Everyone got enchanted. I need my Frostfox to stay alive. Everyone got enchanted. Come on. Please stay alive, Frostfox. He is going to try to play around the Sentinel's ability. He just won. He just won. What a play. Good game, my dude. I couldn't do anything. He just bested me right there, man. I really needed the Frostfox to stay alive, and that freaking Sentinel with the laser beams just took me out. Very well played, ladies and gentlemen, but unfortunate loss right there. Let's continue on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. 1 win, 1 loss here. Facing, of course, this person is using Naga. He is a level 22. He also has a slime level 22. Okay. So Pirate goes first. He does have the Treant to buff up his attack. He is going to try to push the slime towards my Naga probably, or the Shaman. He does push it towards the Shaman. That's fine. He actually gets the trap up there. That's not good. Can we make the Frostfox push the Shaman towards the Treant, please? Yes, we did. Alright, perfect. So we do get the trap plus the Treants. We nerfed them. He is going to hit the Shaman since the Shaman is enchanted, so that is going to be a decent amount of damage. The Shaman is already dead. The Shaman's dead already, man. What am I supposed to do here? That is rough. Very rough. Double hit the Naga here, I guess. Hit the slime as well, please. Thank you. But I can't believe he just took out the Shaman before I was able to enchant everyone else. So I cannot rely on doing a lot of damage with my Naga, of course. He is enchanting me, which is bad. I cannot even get the trap, I'm pretty sure. So that's bad. Can we enchant the Frostfox at least with the defensive buff? Yes, we do. And we are healing up the Frostfox, which is good. He could hit the trap. He can easily hit the trap to hit. He did not hit the trap. I'm shocked that he did not hit the trap, ladies and gentlemen. Take out that slime so that way he stops enchanting my heroes and we can keep the defensive buff. It's best to keep the defensive buff, obviously. But he did not go for the trap. I wonder why. I mean, he can probably go for the trap now. Alright, so let's see. Will he go for the trap? Yes. While hitting the Naga. Well played. He actually pushes the Naga out of the way so the Naga does not get hit right there, which is pretty funny. Let's hit the trap and hit the blacksmith as well to heal up. Please hit the trap. Thank you. But I was hoping to hit either the Naga or the Treant. Come on, man. Alright, so I think he's going to focus on my Naga here. The Naga is 1 hit away from death, I think. No, he's going for the blacksmith. Okay, I can see why. He doesn't want me to have multiple sources to enchant. The Naga, I can use the Naga to heal up the Frostfox. Let's do this right here. Heal up the Frostfox a bit, and the trap should hit everyone right there. Okay. 30% max self-damage to everyone. He can probably just push the Naga towards the Frostfox, or even my Naga here. Both of them. So I cannot heal up anymore other than hitting the Treant. And this is pretty rough. But his Naga is becoming extremely annoying right now. But we could just hit both these guys here. No, I really want the Naga to go away. Can we do this in double hitter? Yes, we do. So we actually did do that. But, you know, the Pirate now being enchanted is going to be very difficult for me to face against. At least, you know, we got the Treant enchanted, so we can heal up using the Treant. But with that Pirate running amok without being enchanted, it is going to be very difficult to win. Plus, he is going to get the attack buff right here for the Pirate. 1,000 damage. That's rough, dude. Can we go for the double hit on the Pirate here? And hopefully we can hit the trap on the top left-hand corner, please. We do triple hit and heal up a bit, but we failed to hit the trap. But triple hitting the Pirate was pretty good. If he would have hit that, if he would have hit the Frostfox with the Pirate, I would have lost easily. Go for the double hit here. He is alive with only 15 health, ladies and gentlemen. So he can buff himself up once and I'll survive. I'm not sure if double hit will take me out. He failed to get the double hit. So now this should be a victory because we can heal up the Frostfox by hitting the Treant. And the Treant is doing how much damage? 300 minus 179. So he's doing like 130 damage more or less. So right now he will need to hit me like 8 times right here. 123. Yeah, he needs he needs to hit me for a lot of damage, which I don't expect him to right there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. We got the victory right there. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Just get as many orbs as possible. This is the way to go. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Very happy about that. Let's continue on. Alright guys, I just realized that one of my quests is to win with an all-common hero, so I'm going to try to do that. We are facing my main deck, which is pretty funny. But let's see if we can win with, using an all-common deck, which I think I need to do 3 times, which is pretty bad, but at least we're also doing my quest, even if we fail. Well, actually, I do need to win without the Naga dying, so that is a quest to do, which I might not be able to do it with this type of deck. I mean, look at that, man. We just got absolutely destroyed right there. But if you can make the Mice Bandit get a lot of value right there, good damage onto everyone. But he might take out my Naga right here. But, of course, like I said, a quest is to win with an all-common deck. So hopefully we can do that right here. Push the Frostfox Source of Fire. Hopefully this will be enough to take him out right here. It's not. I was hoping for a double hit, dude. Alright. So he's going for my Naga for whatever reason. Also trying to hit my Mice Bandit, which he thankfully missed. My Pirate goes next, so he does heal up here. And what am I supposed to do here, man? There really isn't much I can do here. Can I hit the Frostfox by doing this? Yes, I really wanted the Frostfox to die. We got him. Alright, so Blacksmith, not worry about the Blacksmith. The Blacksmith already did his job. Mice Bandit goes next, so if you can use the Mice Bandit to push a hero towards the Striker, that's going to be amazing. Even though he is nerfing my heroes. Alright, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to do that much damage. But if we can get a double hit somehow, then it will be worth it. Let's do this, and hopefully the Mice Bandit hits the corner and goes up. Yes, we do. So a good amount of damage right there. Now, who should I go for? I mean, he hasn't enchanted the Pirate yet, which is good for me. He's going after the Mice Bandit. That's fine, actually. We cannot deal damage right here. Let's just hit the Shaman towards the Mice Bandit, I guess. Not much I could do there. We just took out the Shaman. That's awesome. So only the Pirate is... Or, not the Pirate. The Naga is left alive. And thankfully, her ability does not work on my Pirate. He is focusing on the Striker. It makes sense. I agree. That does make total sense. But the Striker is actually alive. We heal up a bit. Let's go for the double hit on the Naga here. That's 1,214 damage. Not too bad. 1,600 health left. He is going for the Mice Bandit. Takes... Wow, nice double kill. But with the Pirate being the only one left alive, we can heal up every single turn. So that's good for me. Can we double hit by hitting it like this on the Naga? Yes, we do. Nice little double hit right there. So he would need to somehow deal 3,700 damage to me, which I don't expect him to do so. He needs... got a little bit worried there, but we're okay. We are going to win this match, though. So this is actually our first victory with an all-common deck. We do need to do this like twice, like 2 more times maybe. But I'm actually very surprised that we're actually able to win against my main deck as well, which is pretty fun to see, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go. Let's continue on. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So far so good. We got like 3 wins, 1 loss, I think. We're doing pretty good. He is using a level 12 Naga, which is very bad, obviously. But we are still using the common deck here, just to try to get, the common challenges out of the way right here. He does enchant 3 of my heroes, which is very bad for me, because even though the Naga is pretty low health, he can still do some pretty decent damage right here. Alright, so we did some damage to the Champion and the Mummy right there. Champion does go next. Let's see what he does. He's going to just sit my Pirate towards the Naga. Yeah. And then the ability's gonna go off right here. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Ooh, it's a lot of damage right there, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure if we can actually win here. Taking on this Naga, it's going to be a pretty it's unnecessary. The Naga is pretty low health, pretty low level, so I don't need to focus on the Naga. Slime goes next, so that's why I'm focusing on someone else. Don't need to to attack the Naga right there. Pirate pushes it towards the Naga. Look at that. Even with the ability, the Naga did like 250 damage, which is nothing. So let's go for the double hit here on the Slime. That should be pretty good damage, right? Hit it towards the Pirate, please. Ah, come on. That would have been some good damage right there. Alright, Naga goes next. Going for my Mice Bandit. Not sure what he's trying to do. Push the mommy towards my bandit? No, he's just going for my bandit. Okay. I mean, I get it. He is probably just trying to deal damage with the Naga, so that's why he decided to just focus on the Naga instead of the mummy right there. Okay, so we definitely took out the slime right there. Slime is dead. That's good. Other than, of course, all of my heroes are enchanted. Champion is about to die, which is very good. Naga at full health, she is already about to die. I think the pirate can one-shot her, I think. No, not yet. So 2 hits, or push her towards the fire. Going for the pirate. The pirate cannot heal up anymore, so very well played. That's actually very smart. The pirate cannot heal up anymore. So let's go for the double hit on the mummy here. Maybe even push the mummy towards the fire for that little bit of bonus damage if possible. So let's do that. Oh, I may have missed it. Oh, that's even better. We took out the mummy. That was even better. Let's freaking go, dude. So now let's take out the champion, and then we'll take out the Naga later, and we should win here. That could be death for the pirate, though. Is the pirate alive after the ability? Pirate is still alive. Okay. So just take out his take out the champion. The champion is, of course, so the one can turn the game here. The Naga cannot. The Naga is only doing like 250 to the pirate and the Naga. So since both of them are enchanted, the Naga can only deal like 250 damage to the rest of my heroes. So in other words, he needs to deal like 10 hits, well now 8 hits more or less on the Naga, which all we need to do now is just push her towards the fire and we should win, correct? Oh, we actually needed 2 hits right there. So let's go, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a good game right there. So trying to get this quest out of the way. We're doing pretty good so far. Look at that. We actually unlocked some more badges right there. But let's go. Let's continue on. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I actually did complete the common one, the common quest. So now I need to win with having the Naga alive in my team and eliminate 4 more heroes. So we'll try to do that as soon as possible. We actually enchanted 3 heroes without actually activating the werewolf's ability, which was pretty good. So let's see what he does here with the werewolf. He is going for the Frostfox while buffing up the werewolf right there. Pretty good for... Okay, well, very good for him. So he enchanted my... He enchanted my shaman, which is obviously bad. We did poison the werewolf right there. The Glacio has 43% speed nerf, or that's the ability that he does. And of course, he nerfs my freaking Frostfox here. We can actually, well, it won't be like a total buff, but we can remove the speed nerf right there. Hit the Naga right there. Priest cannot do much right there other than pushing the Naga towards my heroes. And it's going to nerf my freaking... Oh, he did not nerf. Thankfully, he did not nerf my my Frostfox there. Let's push the Naga upwards towards his Naga. Good damage right there. We re-poisoned the werewolf right there. So at least the werewolf is poisoned, but, you know, in this arena, she is only losing 30 health. So she will need to get poison hit like 150 times, which we don't have time for that. So let's do... Push the Glacio towards the... Yeah, push the Glacio towards the Frostfox so that way he heals up a bit. Oh, we missed. Oh, that's bad. We missed healing. Ooh, that is not good. So I think we are going to lose the Frostfox here. Yeah, Frostfox is dead. That is obviously not good. Hit the... where... Oh, wait, the Shaman... We can enchant the Shaman, I guess. I mean, I guess we'll just do that. Enchant the Naga? No, we don't. We're going to lose here. We are going to lose. So, very bad, obviously. But we tried, man. But we weren't able to heal up the Frostfox, so that's going to cost me the game right there. Him with the poisoning the Naga is definitely nothing to worry about. Can we push Naga towards the priest so that way he stops healing? No. No! I don't know what was I thinking. I completely forgot that the blacksmith is enchanted. I'm still not used to the Glacio's ability, man. Alright, so... Let's see what we can do here. He nerfs again. We'll hit both these guys here. Glacio is alive with 7 health. That is pretty annoying. We are going to lose here, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to lose here. But it's okay. The whole point is to just try to get as many badges as possible, get as many orbs as possible. We're definitely not winning an orb here, but we are still trying our best, ladies and gentlemen. So let's do that right there. We did take out the Glacio. So we need to eliminate 3 more heroes, which I highly doubt we're going to eliminate these 3 heroes right here with using the Blacksmith and the Shaman. I highly doubt it, but you never know. We might be able to eliminate 1 more hero, depending on what he does with that werewolf there, which is very dangerous. Not to worry about that play. Blacksmith goes next. Again, we're slow down, so there really isn't much I can do here with the Blacksmith. Not sure if we can push the Naga towards the arena object. No, we don't. That's fine. Alright, so he is going to just push the Naga towards the Blacksmith. That is death for the Blacksmith. And yeah, I mean, honestly, let's just surrender. There's no point in continuing on right there, so let's call him the good game. Surrender right there, and continue on to the next match, and hopefully we can actually just finish this quest right here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue on. Alright, 10 times champion. Very, very strong. He is not using the Naga, though. Alright, so we start with the Shaman, which is a fantastic start. We should be able to enchant 3 of his heroes right here. Warlord, Jossum, and the Champion. Perfect start right there. Warlord buffs up the Werewolf. That's good for me. The Werewolf is like in a very awkward position. He can still use the Werewolf's damage to hit my Nagam here. He does, with a double hit as well. Of course you do. Of course you did. Can we double hit the Warlord, please? Double hit the Warlord. Warlord is dead. That's awesome. Awesome, ladies and gentlemen. We took out the Warlord without... So he cannot buff up his heroes anymore. That is fantastic. Alright, so we could enchant the Werewolf so we can just have everything prepped in order to win this match. He may have surrendered immediately, not gonna lie. Never mind, he's in the game. Not the play that you wanted to do? I don't know. That was very weird. Can we go for the... Buff up the Shaman and then hopefully we can hit the trap. Maybe you can push the Shaman towards the Werewolf? Nope, too slow. Can we deal damage at least? Onto the Werewolf. Not what I wanted. Wanted to hit the Champion, not the Werewolf, but that's okay. At least we buffed up the Shaman. Alright, so let's see what he does with the Jossum here. I mean, with my Frostfox going next, depending on where my heroes are going to end up, I can probably just buff up the Frostfox with the Blacksmith Enchantment and the Naga. He is not making a play. So, with that said, we can always just do this, push the Blacksmith towards the Naga, so that way we can have everything buffed in case he comes back. Just in case. Champion, his ability is actually going to be active here. Never mind, he is actually playing. So he wasted the turn. Ability is going to go off. And we cannot actually hit the Werewolf unless we do this. Just do this to hit the Werewolf right there. There we go, pushing it towards the Blacksmith for that extra damage. Alright, so everyone is enchanted, which gives me a huge advantage of winning here. Naga can deal extra damage. Frostfox can heal up no matter who he hits, except the Blacksmith. So we should be able to win here with ease, depending on what he does with the Werewolf right now. So, like, if we leave the Jossum alone as the last man here, hero alive, he cannot do anything. Good damage with a double hit right there, excuse me? So we can hit all 3 of these guys right there. We might as well just go for that good damage. I was hoping for a multi-hit on somebody, but that's okay. At least we did, like, how many damage we're doing? Almost 1,400 damage. But look at the Jossum. Oh, it's actually using the Werewolf's damage, which is actually very smart. Takes out my, the Blacksmith, which, I mean, the Blacksmith kind of did his job already, so that's fine. Heal up the Frostfox and then hit the Werewolf, hit the Champion as well. There we go. Champion is alive, barely. And let's see what he does here. Champion is barely doing any damage. I think the Naga is going to die, but that's okay if he takes out the Naga. Yep, the Naga will die here. And like I said, that is totally fine. Because we can just... we can heal up the Frostfox even more. Activate the trap here, so that way everyone gets hit. There we go. I think the Jossum is actually out of the way. Yeah, the Jossum... Oh no, the Jossum actually got hit right there. So, we got a nice little double kill right there. The Jossum, like I said, the only one left alive. He is only doing like 25 damage, I think. Yeah, he decides to surrender. Makes sense. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So that should complete the quest. Oh no, I think the Naga died, so I did not complete that quest, I think. Yeah, I don't think I did. So, Let's see if we can complete that quest, win a match without the Naga dying. Let's continue on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, we do need one win without the Naga dying. Let's see if we can do that. I mean, kind of tough, obviously. He wants to focus on my Naga since the Naga does have the 10% buff on attack and health. He is going to buff up the Assassin. Wow, come on, dude. That is rough start. A very rough start for me. Heal up the Frostfox, I guess, by doing that. Decent damage, but I think the Frostfox is going to die here unless he buffs up the Giant. I don't think... Oh, never mind. Frostfox is dead. Naga is dead. Well, lordy Lou, what was I supposed to do there? I don't want to surrender immediately, at least not yet, but... Holy guacamole, what was I supposed to do? Nerf the Giant right there. I mean... Can we still win with only having the Blacksmith and the Shaman? He activates the trap! Bro. Rough. Enchant both these guys here. In the Assassin towards the Blacksmith for that little bit of extra damage. Golem should not be able to do much damage right there. Push his head to... Bro. I'm just going to surrender. This person completely destroyed me. Props to you, person. But yeah, we're trying to win one without the Naga dying. Let's see if we can still do that. Let's continue on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's see if we can win here. Interesting deck. We can buff up the Naga and the Shaman here. Push the Naga upwards to deal damage. Alright, so there you go. We got some damage onto the Thunder Idol. Let's see what he does with the Thunder Idol. Thankfully, you know, the Naga is buffed. He nerfs the Naga. Oh my goodness gracious, bro. Bro. Alright, so we can deal lots of damage to his Shaman since the Shaman is enchanted right there. We did good damage on the Shaman right there. He is going to try to hit my Naga. He does not want my Naga alive, dude. Come on, leave my Naga alone. We actually nerfed his pirate too, so let's go. But leave my Naga alone, bro. Come on, man. I'm trying to keep the Naga alive. I might need to quit here. Let's see. So yeah, Naga is dead. I'll give it one more shot because this person's these people are annoying me because I cannot get the quest off, you know? Will this hit the Thunder Idol towards the Shaman? Yes, it does. Perfect. So everyone is enchanted. Perfect. He can remove the enchantment just to remove the attack nerf, but at least he completely missed. That's pretty funny, not gonna lie. Let's do this to heal up the Frostfox a bit. There we go. Heal him up a little bit more. Oh, wow, nice little double kill down there. Only the pirate is left alive. The downfall is he can heal up every single turn. But we do have the Frostfox in play, meaning that we can also heal up every single turn if we play this correctly. So can we just do this and double hit the Frostfox and push it towards the pirate, please? Yes, we did. So we actually healed up the Frostfox 3 times right there for over 1,000 damage. He heals up for 600, so we did like 770. I don't have a direct hit on the pirate. That is unfortunate. Let's hit the pirate like here. Push it towards the Shaman, please. Thank you. His attack is nerfed. Perfect. His attack is nerfed. Very happy about that. He is focusing on my Frostfox. I think that is the way to go. He doesn't want to attack anyone else other than my Frostfox. He thankfully doesn't poison me. So, not sure if I can peel up the Frostfox, but we'll try it like this. No. Alright. So he actually got his health back because the Blacksmith doesn't barely does anything right there. Shaman. Not sure going for the heal is going to be the right play. Actually, yeah. Let's heal up the Frostfox. We want... Oh, I was hoping for a double heal. Okay, we got the double heal. Keep the Frostfox alive. This person is becoming annoying. He is focusing... Oh, yeah, that's fine. Go after the Shaman. I don't care. Go after the Shaman. Less heroes, the better that I have, actually. Which is very funny to say. So, let's... Can I double... No, I cannot double hit. Just push it towards the Blacksmith here. So, okay, so we did enchant him to make him receive even more damage, but it's only like a level 9, which is definitely not the greatest. He thankfully fails to enchant me. Heal up the Frostfox twice. Push him towards a pirate. There we go. We're doing good. We're slowly taking him out. That is good. We are slowly taking him out, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to try to nerf my he did not nerf me, thankfully. So let's go for we cannot double hit, I don't think. We'll try to double hit like this. Yes, triple hit. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, dude. All right, so he only has 600 or 900 health left, so we need a double hit with anyone. Ooh, never mind. Now we need triple hit. Let's do this. Get a double hit so that way the poison can take him out. Ah, come on. Okay, this is becoming extremely annoying, but we can actually do in fact get a double hit pretty easily here for the win. So that was a pretty annoying match, but keeping the Frostfox alive was the way to go. Good game to this person right here. He is saying good game behind the camera. Good game, person. If you do watch my my contact, support that. Let's see, guys. I mean, we are struggling to get the win without the Naga dying. Let's see. We'll try one more time and see if we can do it. Let's continue on. All right, 10 times champion again, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see if we can win here. We start off with the Naga. Let's nerf the Jawsome here. The Monkey King as well. Buffing up my Naga. Let's go. All right, Monkey King goes next. He does get the buff. He might go after my Shaman. We are playing in this arena, which thankfully, I mean, we can still use the Nagas and the... Ouch. Ouch. The Blacksmith, though. Relax. That was rough, dude. I cannot hit the Naga, sadly. So we shall... We'll hit the Monkey King. We don't want to push him towards the poison. Let's do this right here. I mean, we push the Jawsome towards the poison, which I don't like it. Like I said, the arena object only enchants people at level 9 standards, not level 25. So that's unfortunate. So his attack is, of course, back to normal, kind of. Ah, ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. Can we nerf his Warlord? Yes, we do. So we actually do heal up the the Frostfox a little bit right there. Monkey King gets the buff. The Werewolf goes next. So, I mean, as long as the Naga doesn't get hit, I'm okay. Because, like I said, we need the Naga alive. Let's see what he does here. Going to take out... Okay, so he's going to take out the Blacksmith. That's sad. But we can still make this work. Okay. We can actually heal up the Frostfox for quite a bit here. And maybe even push the Werewolf towards the Naga if we do this correctly. So let's do that. Perfect, dude. Good damage as long as the Werewolf doesn't get the buff. Warlord gets the buff, which thankfully the Naga is kind of protected. He can actually hit the Frostfox, though. That is actually going to be a lot of damage to the Frostfox. Ooh. Okay. We can still heal up here. Yeah, just heal up. Can we hit the Monkey King as well? No, we don't. I was trying my best. All right. All right. Keep the Naga alive. Jawsome gets the buff. That's good for me. It's out of the way. Hit both of them. Oh, he's going to take out the... Oh, no, the Frostfox is still alive, thankfully. Frostfox is still alive. We could just push the Naga towards those two heroes. I missed hitting the Werewolf. So my Naga might be toast here because of that. Okay, the Warlord gets the buff. That's actually huge for me. If the Jawsome or the Werewolf would have gotten the buff, I would have lost the Naga maybe. So thankfully, she is tanking right there. Okay. So, Shaman. I really want to take out his Werewolf, but I don't think we have the angles here, no? Let's just do this. Okay, we took out the Warlord, meaning no more buffs for him. So he'll only deal damage 864 minus 179. So, like 600 damage to me, more or less. It's still pretty decent. He buffed up the Jawsome, which it doesn't do that much anyways. Let's do this. Hit the Werewolf like here, and then we should be able to hit the Jawsome as well. Right there. And there you go. All right. Good game right there, ladies and gentlemen. This person actually had 4,200 trophies, which is pretty crazy to say that we actually won against them. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We should be able to complete that quest right now. I think we did. Yes, we did, ladies and gentlemen. So, I'm going to call it quits on the video right here, but I'm still going to try to get the Naga's aura. And we should definitely be able to do so, especially with the orbs that opened early in the video. And of course, I did pay to win, but I usually don't pay to win in this game, but only for the Naga. So I do apologize if I made you guys upset about that, but this is my main account, so I'm okay with that. And with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more Smashing 4 videos. If you guys have any other recommendations you will see, just let me know in the comments below. Yes, sir, do for you guys. Thanks so much for watching this video, and thanks again for the continued support. I will see you next one. Take care.